Have you ever experienced a moment where something just seemed too perfect to be a coincidence? Maybe you bumped into an old friend at exactly the right time, or you had a thought that was suddenly mirrored in the next conversation you overheard. These instances, where the timing, place, or people involved seem too aligned to be random, are known as synchronicities. And while they might seem like coincidences, there's a deeper, more profound meaning behind them. In fact, many believe that synchronicities are not just random events, but signs, pointing us towards something bigger and more interconnected than we might realize. Synchronicity is a concept that has fascinated philosophers, psychologists, and spiritual seekers for centuries. It's the idea that there is no such thing as chance in the universe, that every event, no matter how small, is connected to a larger, unseen pattern. Imagine your life as a giant puzzle, with each piece fitting perfectly into the bigger picture. Synchronicities are the clues that help you put those pieces together. They act as signals, guiding you through your journey, giving you a nudge when you're on the right path, or a warning when you're about to make a decision that doesn't align with your true self. One of the most compelling things about synchronicity is that it doesn't follow the usual rules of time and space. You might experience a moment of perfect alignment long before you can see the bigger picture of how it fits into your life. These moments may come when you least expect them, often catching you off guard, making you question the meaning of it all. And yet, when you look back, you can often see how those moments were key turning points, shaping the course of your life in subtle yet profound ways. Perhaps the most famous figure to explore synchronicity was the Swiss psychologist Carl Jung. Jung argued that synchronicity is not just a mystical idea, but a real phenomenon tied to our collective unconscious. He suggested that when we experience synchronicities, we are tapping into deeper layers of our psyche, layers that connect us to the unconscious mind, not only of ourselves, but of humanity as a whole. Jung saw synchronicity as an intersection between the inner world of the psyche and the outer world of events and circumstances. For him, these experiences provided a bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind, offering us a glimpse into the deeper workings of the universe and our place within it. But why do synchronicities occur, and what is their true purpose? While there's no definitive answer, there are several schools of thought that attempt to explain their significance. Some believe that synchronicities are the universe's way of sending us messages, clues, or warnings. Others argue that they're manifestations of our own inner desires and fears, surfacing at the right moment to guide us along the path of personal growth. Regardless of their origin, one thing is clear: synchronicities are far more than just coincidences. They are signs that our lives are being shaped by a larger force, something beyond our individual control, but intimately tied to our deepest needs and desires. As we go deeper into this topic, it's important to understand that synchronicities are not just about external events. They also reflect our internal state. The more in tune we are with ourselves, the more likely we are to notice these moments of alignment. When we are centered, focused, and living authentically, we begin to see the world around us as a reflection of our inner world. Synchronicities become more frequent, and we find ourselves drawn to people, opportunities, and experiences that seem to fit our lives perfectly, almost as if they were meant to happen. But what makes a synchronicity different from a random event? It's the feeling. When something truly synchronistic happens, it feels meaningful. It's not just a chance occurrence, but something that carries weight, significance, and purpose. It's as though the universe is communicating with us, offering us a piece of guidance at exactly the right moment. These moments are often described as aha moments, sudden flashes of insight that bring clarity, understanding, or even a sense of awe. They might come in the form of an unexpected encounter, a dream, a coincidence, or even a song lyric that resonates deeply with where you are in life. One of the most profound aspects of synchronicity is that it doesn't follow a linear or predictable path. It's not about cause and effect, but about the interconnectedness of all things. Events don't happen in isolation. They are part of a vast web of experiences that are constantly unfolding. This is why synchronicity feels so deeply personal. It speaks to something within us, showing us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. As we experience synchronicities, we begin to see that our lives are not just a series of random events, but a carefully woven tapestry of moments and experiences that are all interconnected. But how do we make sense of these moments? How do we know when we've experienced a synchronicity, and what to do with it once we do. The truth is, there is no simple answer. Some synchronicities are immediately obvious, while others might take time to reveal their full meaning. Often, it's not until much later that we realize how a particular event, person, or idea has played a pivotal role in shaping our lives. The key is to remain open and receptive to these moments, and to trust that they are guiding us towards something greater. In the next part, we'll explore how synchronicities show up in different areas of our lives, how they guide us in relationships, careers, and even personal transformation. We'll also discuss the psychological and spiritual implications of these events, and how they can help us navigate the complexities of life with more clarity and purpose. So stay tuned as we dive even deeper into the mystery of synchronicity. As we continue to explore the world of synchronicities, it's important to understand how these meaningful coincidences manifest in various areas of our lives. The power of synchronicity doesn't just exist in isolated moments. It can significantly shape and guide our relationships, career paths, and personal growth in profound ways. By recognizing and embracing these moments of alignment, we can harness their potential to transform our lives in ways we may not yet fully understand. First, let's look at how synchronicity plays a role in relationships. It's not uncommon to meet someone in life and feel an instant connection, as if you've known them for much longer than you actually have. These moments of connection can be powerful and transformative, often leaving us with a sense of awe or wonder. You might have crossed paths with someone at exactly the right moment, and the circumstances around that meeting seem so perfectly timed that it feels like it was meant to be. Sometimes these relationships evolve into deep, meaningful connections that seem destined to happen, and other times they act as catalysts, encouraging you to grow or change in ways you never expected. In relationships, synchronicities can serve as a guiding force, helping you meet the right people at the right time. They can create opportunities for healing, growth, and understanding. For example, you might meet a person who shares a similar struggle or experience, and through their presence, you gain insights into your own life. Synchronicity in relationships is often about timing, meeting someone when you're ready for change or growth, or encountering someone who offers you a lesson you need to learn. Sometimes, the right relationships come into our lives when we're ready to face parts of ourselves that we've been avoiding, and through this connection, we unlock new layers of personal growth. Moreover, synchronicity can also guide us when we're at a crossroads in life. Whether you're making a major career decision, contemplating a big move, or simply seeking a new direction, synchronicities often present themselves as subtle signs of affirmation. For example, you may find that a conversation you overhear on the subway resonates with exactly the question you've been pondering in your mind. You might receive a text from a friend at the precise moment you were thinking about reaching out to them for advice. These seemingly random events are not random at all. They're signs that the universe is aligning to help you make the right decision. The challenge lies in recognizing these signs and having the courage to act upon them. Career-wise, synchronicities are often the moments when we stumble upon an opportunity that feels just right. You might have applied for a job you never expected to get, only to find that the employer is looking for someone with exactly your skills and experience. Or perhaps you're at a networking event, feeling uncertain and out of place, and then you meet someone who offers you an incredible career opportunity that seems to come out of nowhere. These moments are the universe's way of guiding you toward your true path, showing you that you are not alone in the decisions you face. But synchronicities aren't just about external events. They are also about internal transformation. The more we pay attention to these meaningful coincidences, the more we start to notice patterns in our own lives. This growing awareness can lead to profound insights about who we are, what we want, and where we're headed. Sometimes synchronicities are the universe's way of getting our attention when we're lost or unsure. A sudden, unexpected event, or a perfectly timed conversation might be just what we need to snap us out of a state of confusion or complacency and prompt us to take action. As we begin to notice these synchronicities more often, we start to feel a sense of connection to something greater than ourselves. As we begin to notice these synchronicities more often, we start to feel a sense of connection to something greater than ourselves. There is a spiritual and psychological component to synchronicity that cannot be ignored. The more open we are to the idea that there is a deeper connection between all things, the more we can see that these synchronicities are not just random. They are part of a grander plan. They serve as reminders that we are all interconnected, that our thoughts, feelings, and actions ripple out into the world and affect the lives of others in ways we may never fully comprehend. One of the most intriguing aspects of synchronicity is its ability to affect our personal development. When we begin to recognize and embrace these moments of alignment, we are often led down paths of self-discovery that help us grow in unexpected ways. Synchronicities can push us to face uncomfortable truths about ourselves, confront fears, or release old patterns that no longer serve us. They can also provide moments of clarity, helping us to see situations and relationships in a new light. By acknowledging these moments as part of our personal growth journey, we can use them as stepping stones to greater self-awareness and transformation. Another fascinating element of synchronicity is its potential to open doors to new opportunities. As we align with the flow of the universe, we find that doors begin to open in unexpected ways. What once seemed like a series of closed doors can suddenly be transformed into a path full of possibility. Synchronicities often show up when we're at a point in life where we feel stuck or unsure. They remind us that there is always another way forward, that the universe is constantly offering us new possibilities if we are willing to see them. However, embracing synchronicity isn't always easy. It requires us to trust the process, to believe that there is a larger plan at work, and to be open to the unexpected. Sometimes, we may be resistant to the signs that are presented to us because they don't fit into our expectations or desires. In these moments, it's important to remember that synchronicities aren't always about getting exactly what we want. They are about helping us become who we are meant to be. They may push us outside our comfort zone, challenge our assumptions, or lead us down a path we never thought possible. But by embracing these moments and trusting the flow of life, we open ourselves up to new levels of growth, insight, and connection. In conclusion, synchronicities are powerful forces that can have a profound impact on our lives. Whether they show up in our relationships, careers, or personal development, they offer us a glimpse into the deeper interconnectedness of all things. By paying attention to these meaningful coincidences and trusting the guidance they offer, we can navigate life with greater clarity, purpose, and a deeper sense of connection to the universe. The next time you experience a synchronicity, take a moment to pause, reflect, and appreciate the magic of the universe at work in your life. You may find that these moments hold the key to unlocking new opportunities, relationships, and personal growth that you never thought possible.